Hello again, everybody. This is going to be part 3 of our use with the appearance panel. I already have Illustrator open, so you can go ahead and open Illustrator and create a new file. This is a pretty simple explanation. What you are going to do is you are going to use gradients from your appearance panel in the swatches section. We have not actually used swatches or patterns yet, so it's going to be something new. But basically, step 1 is you are going to be making shapes. You're going to make a total of 20 shapes. Step 2 is you are going to fill those shapes with color. And then step 3, you're going to be putting gradients inside all those shapes. Now, some of these gradients might actually cover over the colors that you put in the shape, but it's easier to kind of just go through and put colors in each shape than to kind of pick out which gradients would not cover over your colors. So again, step 1, making 20 shapes. Step 2, filling them with colors. And then step 3, putting gradients inside them. So let me go ahead and show you how we do that. So here's my untitled new document, and I'm just going to start with a rectangle, and then let's make the stroke point a little bit bigger so you can see it, and I'm just going to fill it with yellow. So now when I have just a regular fill here, we've been working with the strokes and the fills and the opacities. So something that we have not done yet, if I click on my fill color here, there's some menus down on the bottom that we have not gone through. So on the far left of the menu is the Swatch Libraries menu. So if you click on that, you have all of these different swatches of colors that you can go through. If I go into this Art History section and click on Ancient, these are all colors that are preset in here. So if I keep clicking through these arrows, I'm going to go through the next menu and the next menu and the next menu. Now I'm going to click back because the one we're going to use today for this part of the tutorial is gradients. So there are all of these different types of gradients that you're going to use. So I did say that you were going to make 20 shapes. Every single shape is going to have a different gradient. So my first shape, I will start with the Brights menu. Now since I made that one yellow, I'm just going to go ahead and click on one of these yellows here, and you can see it's a very bright type of gradient. That's all I have to do. So now for my next shape, let's just use an ellipse. And I'll make another color. Now instead of going through the menu again, I can click through these arrows, and now I'm on my color combinations, color harmonies, earth tones, fades. So this is what I mean by every single menu has a different set of gradients. So you're going to use one from every menu. So this one did kind of cover over my colors. Some of the actual gradients, like if I go over to fades here, if I click on one of these gradients, right now it's just black and white, but if I add another fill, actually I need that below it, if I had this as a solid color, then it would kind of fade with that color, the black or the red. If I click on this one and change it to the red, it'll blend with whatever other color you have for a fill. Works with the ones on here that you can kind of see that faded checker pattern. That means that it's using the gradient for whatever color is in here, red, white, or black, and then nothing in between it. So if you have another fill color beneath it, it will show that color through. So another one as an example that shows that is the vignettes. If I can get over to that one. Clicking through, these are all the gradients that you're going to use. So if I use this vignette one here, it's still going to leave my green that's shown in the fill beneath it. So again, you're going to be using all of the menus inside the gradient swatch menu. There's 21 here, and I think I said I wanted you to make 20 shapes, so you can leave one out, but you're using pretty much all of them. So again, step 1, make 20 shapes. If you want to make 21 just to use every menu, that's fine. Step 2, fill the shapes with color, and then step 3, apply the gradients to each one. When you are done, export it as a JPEG, and then submit it to Appearance Panel 3 on Google Classroom.